Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I first want to say, like, oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for all the support I've been seeing. I so appreciate you. At the time of me recording this, it's still technically October, but I'm just like, you know, starting on content and deciding on when I'm gonna release them and figuring out my schedule and all that for uploading. So I just thought, you know, to kind of announce that. Today's messages, or today's video, are messages you're meant to hear at this time. So by the time you watch this, it's the time that you need to hear these messages to help you along your spiritual journey, maybe to clear some sort of something that's still lingering in your energy that you need more clarification upon, so we can release those blockages and have you moving on your merry way. So with that being said, this is the fastest spiritual channel, growing channel. So if you want to be a part of this group, go ahead and subscribe. Consider liking and commenting as well. It would be much appreciated. And if you're, I mean, also, like, just doing those things help me a lot. You know, like, just, you have no idea how much it means. Every time I get a subscription, every time I get a comment, whether it's good or bad, you know, I still appreciate engagement. But, you know, keep everything that you have to say down to your highest good. Thank you. Okay, I think that's everything I need to say before we really get into the video. I will be doing energy checks at the beginning of this reading, when you do select your pile, which, by the way, this is pile 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, I also wanted to say, you know, I think I introduced myself, but in case I didn't, my name is Negustita. Today's setup, I have 3 crystals available. I have amethyst, selenite, and clear quartz. So it's going to attract a certain kind of energy, positive high vibrational energy that will help you heal. That's what I do here. That's what I do here. I help people heal. I help people grow. So, you know, especially if you think you've been pushed to it, you've been pushed to grow, but you don't know quite how to, then you have found the right place. Okay. And with that being said, I also do want to say these are intuitive readings. So maybe not everything I say is going to apply directly to you. There could be, you could be drawn to a pile because you have specific messages. Pick as many piles that resonate with you. If it's all 3, great. If it's just 1, great. Right. And also, with tarot, you know, it's not 100%. I mean, I give 100% accurate readings. I intend to, but maybe sometimes the reading isn't for you. And if the reading is particularly heavy and you don't want to really accept that energy because it doesn't apply to you, then please do not feel compelled to. Only take the messages that resonate with you. You please use your own discernment. Tarot is meant to actually help you with that, not be the discernment itself. Okay? So with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll meet you in your piles. Hello, pile number 1. If you picked, oh, and I probably should have said this in the intro, but all the crystals that were available on top of the decks were, all of them are rose quartz. That was intentional. So I'm gonna clear the space by burning some Palo Santo here. I set the intentions of clearing negative and low vibrational energies, welcoming positive and high vibrational energies, to get clear messages on what you're meant to hear at this exact time, the time that you're watching this video, whenever that is. You know, it could be tomorrow, or it could be the day after I release this video, or it could be 10 years from now. We don't know how spirit works, but the messages resonate if they're meant for you. And I channel for the highest good of the collective. I always make that clear. If you're here for gossip or low vibrational energies, I'm sorry, you will be disappointed, because that's not what I came here to do. I came here to elevate. I came here to uplift people. And I hope that when this message reaches, you, it finds you well. Okay, you guys. So pile number 1, let's get into your energy. All right, so let's do an energy check. This part of the reading is to better help the viewer decipher if this is your reading, right? If this is truly for you, then the messages that I give in your energy check should resonate. So Spirit, please give me some cards to accurately tell what pile number 1 needs to hear, and also why they need to hear it. So we got the 9 of Pentacles, pile number 1. Okay, tapping into your energy here. We got the 10 of we got the 10 of wands. And you know, I kind of want to mention something here. We got Virgo energy, which is manable, and Sagittarius energy, which is also manable. Yeah, it's manable. Okay, so this is interesting too with the numbers, the way they're ascending pretty much. But then we have a 7. We got an Aquarius energy. 7 of Swords. Okay, for you guys, I feel like kind of what's in your energy right now, it does feel like a betrayal. Okay, and honestly, I'm not surprised, because I myself have been betrayed many times, and a lot of people who come to my channel and a lot of the messages I have received have been about betrayals. But you know what? For you guys, this is a happy ending. That's what I'm really feeling. For you guys, the message here is you will be getting a happy ending, especially the more betrayals you have experienced. But for what you need to hear is kind of like how you're going to get there. I think for you guys, some of you may be feeling kind of doubtful. You're feeling doubtful that Spirit will deliver divine retribution. And may even for some of you could be feeling like it's your turn to be the monster. Now, take that only if it resonates. But I don't think everyone is really going to be feeling dark, like in a darker energy. But I do feel for some of you watching, okay, a lot of you are successful in your own right, whatever it is that you do. Okay, you are flourishing in it. What I see in your energy is somebody here who is talented or has a good eye for beauty, or for some of you it's just something about you that you can just tell when something is truly worth your time, so you invest in it. Unfortunately, you may have had that energy abused in other connections. Okay, and that's where this betrayal comes from. You may have invested in people that did not wish to invest back into you, and I'm sorry that happened to you. But what I really do feel here for a lot of you is this energy of, you know, you wanted something to work out with someone and it didn't quite, because this person, you know, wasn't really seeing things the same way that you did. You may have met someone and the way they view themselves is very different from the way that you view them, and ultimately the distinction, oh my gosh, wait a minute, 9, 10, 11, cute. All right, but ultimately but this really does paint a different picture. So I do feel like for a lot of you watching here, the betrayal really was that you love someone and unfortunately they weren't able to love you back the way that you deserved. Okay? For others of you, you could have invested your time and energy into something that did not quite pan out well. But that could be a friendship. That could be a romantic relationship. I don't know. Whatever it was, it left you feeling very, like, overworked, because not only did you have a lot going on in your personal life, but there was something about this connection added on extra stress. So you could have been a full-time student, part-time worker, and then on top of that you had a relationship, and this person felt like they needed to compete with you in your work. And you know, they could have done and said things too, right, to sway you out of these other things. Like maybe this person would always try to get you, like, it wasn't like it was obvious in their energy, but it was something about them trying to like derail you from work by having you stay over at their place very late. Does that make sense? Okay, and it does also feel kind of like you didn't really have a choice, or not a choice. I mean, you did have a choice, but you chose love, but it was like someone wasn't really doing that with you. It's not super clear, because I feel like it's kind of iffy, but it's iffy because like there could have been more to this story that I don't see yet. But from what I see from this spread, I feel like a lot of people here watching, what you need to hear is, first of all, you are amazing, you are powerful, you are exceptional. Okay, it's a bit of a hype session here. For some of you, the messages you need to receive is self-validation. Okay, or validation to continue to be self-affirming, to continue, and however that resonates for you, whether it's like, you know, for when I said self-affirming, immediately my mind thought to like LGBT community, Aquarius type energy, humanitarian rights. You know, if you didn't hear it already, you are valid for the way that you are, whether you're trans, bisexual, Like, literally, as long as you're not hurting somebody and you're choosing to exist in your most authentic and true energy, the nature that you are, however you are is, Spirit is here to support that. Okay, Spirit is here to support you, to love you through it. But that's a random note. So what I do feel like for the majority of you though is, right, you need to know you are successful, you are powerful, and it seems like from other people's perspective and maybe even your own, you are doing very well for yourself. You're eating good, okay, or you're taking care of yourself. You're very, I mean, it seems like you're single. You might be looking for more. In fact, especially if you are feeling stressed out, anxious, overworked, overburdened, burnt out, it could be because you are needing more love in your life. And I do feel like for you guys, that love will be coming, especially if you have been betrayed in the love department. But rest assured, those who hurt you, they're getting their just desserts. That's what you need to hear as well. So you really truly do not need to work to see revenge play out in your life. Oh, okay. So this 8 of Pentacles is a little what is this 8 of Pentacles, Spirit? This 8 of Pentacles, I really do feel like has something to do with a past illusion, a past deception, a choice that you chose to make. You chose to walk towards somebody. You chose to take a leap into something that wasn't clear to you at the time. And now you see the reality of it. It could have been a betrayal. Could have been about family as well, but I hope not. If so, then, but if that is the case, then for you, for those who do resonate with like a family betrayal, it does feel like, you know, that was very painful in your energy, and it's something you're still healing from. You know, and also I have to say here, you did have to walk away. I do feel like this pile has chosen to walk away from something they were investing their time in, especially if this thing turned out to be an illusion of some sort, and it's like you're coming aware to it. So those of you for your energy check, essentially, I think that there was a time where you didn't see your worth, other people did see your worth, you got taken advantage of or betrayed in some aspect, whether that was in a friendship, family, or lover situation, or could even be work for some of you. I do see some Pentacle energy here. And again, and I'm gonna 8, 9, 10. I don't know, it's something here about ascension of numbers. You are spiritually ascending at a rapid rate, which is why you're experiencing so many betrayals. Okay, this is what you don't know, but it's in your energy. You guys are elevating. Okay, it's something about like you choosing to do better. That could be how you guys are elevating. For others of you, it could be like your time to shine. Okay, there's something, obviously there's a lot moving on in your energy, and it's like now you're being made aware that people were taking advantage of your good nature. But don't worry, because they will get their just desserts. No matter who they are, they don't do that to one of God's favorites. So, sorry, it sucks to be them, truth be told. You will, if you haven't already, you will see them get their revenge for some of you. I do feel like you've already seen it. You've seen karma play out in some way that you would have never suspected. And that's their karma, and that's something they gotta live with for the rest of their lives. It's none of your concern at this point. And if you're not there yet, if you're not there yet to be detached from the pain and the hurt, because for some of you, I do feel like in your energy, it's like almost cancerous. And I'm not saying that like as in like it really is. I'm just saying like from what I feel, tapping into your energy, the level of hurt you have experienced from some of these betrayals, it feels like a rock in my chest. And I don't know how else to identify that emotion other than like a cancer. Okay. What else to conclude the energy check, Spirit? You know, I just kind of pull some cards, read off the messages, see if they resonate. So we got a Page of Swords, and then we also got a 5 of Wands. So, you know, on a basic level, I do feel like there are some energies still watching you, and you know it. There are also people in competition or arguing about you. As another thing, you are quite the commodity there, especially, you know, maybe even to those who hurt you in the past, which is weird because you think that they wouldn't care, but actually the only reason why they hurt you is because they cared, and that's the confusing part. Okay, this could be your energy, or, you know, I don't know if this is going to resonate with somebody, but you could be this Page of Swords. You could be this person who's argumentative and trying to argue with people, but I really don't see that for being the case, to be completely honest. But anyway, Okay. I hope that made sense. This is new. I don't usually do energy checks. I just get into the messages, but I feel like it's important to kind of like see, you know, do you resonate with this? Do you resonate with a betrayal that occurred in your life? It could be romantic. I mean, if it was about a romantic partner, just know that they felt very threatened by you. If it was family, they're jealous of your destiny. And if it was, and you may not even realize that they are, but they are, okay? They are, especially if they try to make you feel like, I don't know, because it's like, there's jealousy that, you know, you and I experience. When we are jealous of people, you know, we admire them. And then there's people who take jealousy as a threat. Like they're threatened by your existence, and they try to make you not be someone they want to be jealous of. But the harder they do that, the worse they fail. Okay, you guys. And again, I really am sorry for those of you who have experienced a very rough life leading up till now. I do hope, I pray that it gets better for you, but you're in the right space to heal from all of it. And once you heal, I do feel like your perspective on everything will change into a less painful one. And I think the goal here is to uproot and dissolve the pain, to love the pain away, or, you know, however that resonates for you guys. Okay, we're clearing out the bad, the old, and we're bringing in the new, the hopeful, the positive, because that's what we deserve. And stick around on my channel, you'll figure out how to do it. Okay, so Spirit, what are the messages they need to hear at this time? I don't even need to, goddamn. So the messages you need to hear is, this is going back to that betrayal energy I was talking about. I can already tell. This, though, specifically relates to a person or a group of people who hurt you. Okay, so it's the different tactics they use to hurt. That's really also what I'm feeling. Or this could be a specific person too with this Page of Pentacles. It could be a specific person who just like never committed to you. They could have been kind of greedy. They could have also just been lazy as well. Like this person is the type of person who would just sit there and then like wonder why their room gets filthier, but then they never clean up. You know what I mean? Like that type of person that's like, oh, I can't help myself. So of course they weren't able to commit or show up to you and the energy you deserved. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't think this person even wipes their own ass. So it's like, try not to take it too personally that they're not trying with you. It's not because you don't deserve it. It's because you did, that they didn't do it. Anyways, so with that being said, this person, if this is only a one, because for some of you, the energy I'm feeling feels like it could be a group of people rather than just a specific person. But if you resonate more with a single person who could have betrayed you, especially, this could be romantic. I'm not, yeah, it was. I mean, for some of you that resonate with this Pentacles energy type person, this was someone who didn't commit to you, played games. They definitely acted like they didn't know what to do. Like they didn't know if they should choose you or something else. All right. And because they ultimately either chose something else or they waited too long to choose you, you moved on. All right. Now this person is feeling a little silly, stupid, to be completely honest. This person is sitting in their own energy, in their own space, crying over spilled milk. All right. And then we got this six. They feel like they failed, and they feel also that they allowed something else other than pure, authentic emotion to sway them away from you. And this person also feels very like, well, I mean, I do feel like this person is anxious, or they have limitations and restrictions, some of which is mental more than physical, right? So like, it wasn't like they couldn't come get you, or they couldn't just show up for you, but it was like they made up all these excuses in their head where they couldn't. And to be honest with this energy, I don't feel right shaming them or condone. I don't feel right like blaming them basically for how they couldn't show up for you. I feel like this person does that on their own. But then underneath it all, we have this Ace of Cups. So there was an authentic and pure emotion, right? There was a kind of love, especially if you felt like you saw this person for the potential they could become. I feel like for some of you, this person wasn't very distinguished before you met them, but you saw such great potential in who they could be. It kind of scared them away from you. And that's something that keeps them up at night, and they kind of feel really guilty about it as well. this energy feels like somebody who's actually coming, like you may have met this person through a third party. For some of you, this person may not have actually tried to wrong you, but they could have been associated with people who did wrong you. We got the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, Ace of Cups is, it came out in the reverse. Yeah, I don't know. You know, but this person does definitely feel like they missed an opportunity with you, okay? They feel like there could have been something if they had just tried harder, or something like that. Or, yeah, if they had actually, you know, made an effort to show up, or to make themselves known to you. Honestly, I'm not really getting like a malicious vibe from this person. This person definitely could have been associated with people who did actually hurt you wrong, and their loyalties at the time were in regards to this individual. You know, only take that if that resonates. If you feel like you know whose energy this is, you would know better how this applies to you than me. I'm like kind of wondering, like, how should I proceed forward? Spirit, what else will you reveal about this connection? Okay, so we got the Moon card, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So I do feel like this person was a bit disillusioned. They could also be a Pisces. With that, on that note of illusions, we see Pisces in what? Oh my God, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, there's a whole lot of like Scorpio and like Pisces energy, and water sign energy in general. There's some like air energy too. We got Gemini down here, and I saw Libra. This is the second Libra card. Okay, there's that, for, you know, but that's interesting, honestly. So some of you watching could be Pisces. You guys could also be Cancers or Scorpios. Libra was another energy I saw a bit in Gemini, but it's not very strong, to be honest. I feel like these cards are meant to represent how this person was doing mentally more than so, like how they are. They weren't doing well, but who they are as a person, right? Like, I don't know. They feel like that's what they lost sight of. They lost who they really are. They could have been around people who were distracting them from their truth, and that's how they kind of fell off from you, especially if you feel like this person was like supposed to be, especially if you felt very called to this person, like you felt like you guys had a spiritual calling together, or like you thought this was their soulmate or your twin flame or whatever. All right, if that resonates, if you did feel like this energy was someone who's supposed to be very special to you, I think this person felt that way as well, but they were very disillusioned with those and the things around them. And if this person truly is intended to be with you, leave it to God, because he will make it happen. Okay, baby, he will make it happen. I'm gonna tell you a story now. So when I was a kid, I had this like best friend, like truly genuinely, like I loved her more than like I love myself, and I don't know, God, spirit, you know, however you identify, source, made it so that we saw each other as often as we could. Okay, and this came in many different forms. We were part of the same community, but it wasn't always like we would see each other, and we lived in different states. It was like hard to actually coordinate anything before I was old enough to get my own car. It was hard to see them. And this friend and I, like, I loved them like a sister. I still do have that love for them. But my point is, like, how I knew our connection was meant to be for the duration of time that it was meant to be, in hindsight, looking back on it, is because even though we didn't drive and we both had parents that were not necessarily, they weren't in the space, they didn't have all the money they needed to be able to give us access to each other. Do you understand? Like, there was a lot of restrictions, heavy restrictions on the family, on transportation, on money, etc., etc. So, you know, it was hard for us to ever actually get to see each other. We did have phones, so we could call and stuff, but, you know, nothing really replaces quality time together. And I shit you not, somehow, some way, God made it possible. It felt like a miracle every single time I saw this person. Every single time I saw my bestie, we would just sit there and talk to each other for hours upon hours. And that's what I mean by, if something is meant to be, it will be. It will just be. You don't even really need to worry about it. God will set it up for you. All you need to do is relax, keep your cool, keep your energy clear, love yourself, you know. And if it was meant to be, if this connection is really truly meant to be, because right now, honestly, I'm not really getting like that they're ready to jump into a relationship with you or a friendship with you, depending on how this actually resonates. This could be about a specific friend who is hanging around. I do feel like whoever this person is, they weren't really responsible for hurting you, but they didn't help and they didn't clear up misunderstandings, or they didn't really hear your side of the story. Like, I don't know. It's like this person definitely feels like they lost something with you. But my message is really like, if you feel like this is some kind of divine calling, a soulmate type energy, then this person will most definitely come towards you. So you don't need to worry about that. If so, or maybe you'll find them at a party, at an event, etc., etc. So we're gonna get into the oracle messages here. I'm just gonna pull from this Alice Romance Oracle. If you guys know Queen Alice Love, shout outs to her. She's my idol. Just kidding, but not really. But let's see here. What are the messages? What would this person like to say? Because I do definitely feel like this individual isn't like, I don't know. I'm not really getting that they're responsible for hurting you, to be completely honest. This feels like someone who was kind of stuck between choosing a group of friends or you, and they chose the group of friends because that's where their loyalties lied at the time, but now it's something they regret. So I'm not really sure, but you know, this doesn't feel like a malicious energy, but I'm not even sure if they're trying to come back. I think these are just messages about this person in case you think about them a lot or you feel them in your energy and you're wondering why. It's probably because they're reflecting on you heavily. So Spirit, what are the messages from this person's higher self that they would like to relay? Mind you, messages from higher selves do not always mean that's what the vessel would admit to saying or thinking. Okay, so we got I am thinking about you a lot. Okay, that explains why you might be feeling them in your energy. I think you're hot. Oh sheesh. Okay, pile number 1. Let's see here. Can I get a few more messages, Spirit? Okay, and then we also got I want to be like you. So this is somebody who admires you quite a bit, especially if this is someone who you knew through a friend group. That's going to resonate more. If this is someone you knew through a friend group, like this is someone you met through other people or a work situation, this is an individual that thinks you're attractive, thinks you guys have a lot of things in common. They like you and they are definitely watching your content in secret. This is also somebody who was told not to trust you. This is somebody who was told not to trust you by others who didn't like you for X, Y, and Z, most likely because you're an earth angel, who knows. But it seems like they were given some bad advice, and that's what that secret is. This is somebody who's also, you know, wanting to separate from the people who hurt you, and they also are seeking revenge on those individuals. This is just crazy, I know. If not seeking revenge, this is somebody who's definitely hurt by the fact that they allowed themselves to hurt you vicariously through choosing a group of people that were hurting you, if that was the message for you. For others of you, I feel like this is a situation where I don't know, someone was stupid, like actually genuinely stupid, and I mean, I say that lightly, but it's like this person was head empty. They weren't really thinking, and now they're forced to confront that about themselves. Okay, but they were definitely disillusioned about something, about the truth of a situation is what I feel like they were disillusioned about. Okay, I'm sorry if that wasn't super conclusive, but that's pretty much what I got for you, pile number 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're interested in supporting me. And my name is Negustita again. Oh, excuse me, I got a burp. Oof. I hope those messages resonated. Thank you, bye. Hello, pile number 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope these messages resonate with you, and I also hope that by the end of this video, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It would be so appreciated. So I'm going to clear the space real quick before I actually start the channel, just because I want to make sure these messages are clear and exactly what you need to hear by the time you watch this, whenever that is, right? So I do feel like as a collective we have an energy of excuse me, hold on. I'm gonna turn on my fan so that my smoke detector doesn't fucking bitch about there being smoke. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to be channeling your higher selves, and I'm going to be seeing what messages will come out for you guys. But specifically, I'm going to do an energy check before I start to get into what you need to hear. Okay. Okay. Spirit, channeling the pile number 2's higher self. What are the messages they need to hear today in regards to it? So I'm just gonna do an energy check. I don't know if I should be having like a question I need to ask your higher self. I just like shuffle, ask for cards that will resonate with your energy currently, and then you'll get messages on further guidance about what it is that's in your energy currently that you need to resolve or remove obstacles of, or reframe the way you think about something, etc., etc. Okay, for pile number 2, Spirit, what's lurking in their energy? What do they need to address? So we got the Page of Wands, and then we also got the Judgment card. So already I am feeling like what it is you guys kind of need to hear, or what's in your energy right now. It could be a specific person. For some of you, this could be a person. We got Judgment too. All right, Spirit. So taking more on their energy check. All right. Well, it does definitely feel like you guys are definitely I want to say explosive. I'm sorry if that's like triggering or something, but it feels explosive. Like something about your energy, like you're dealing with a lot. It's a lot, and it's bleeding into other things is what I'm also feeling. So if this is about a betrayal, because with this 10 of Swords, it's really feeling like you were stabbed in the back, and it wasn't cute. It really wasn't pretty, but that could have been a catalyst for you starting your spiritual journey, ascending, hearing the call, something like that. You could have been hurt, betrayed by this Page of Wands character. This could have been your energy, and you accidentally hurt someone else that's caused you to grow. Or maybe you were manipulated because you were in this page-like energy, and that's how you were hurt, you know. There are a few ways to take this energy, and I will say this. Pile number 1 had a similar underlining reading, and I do also feel like pile 2 will, because it's seeming like it's very similar, but maybe in fact you guys made the 2 piles could just be connected. And this is about a different person or a different situation than was in pile 1. But anyway, that's literally not important. I'm just gonna keep reading. So Spirit, what else is in this pile's energy? Okay, so we got the Chariot card here in reverse. Okay, we have the Emperor, and then we also have the 4 of Swords. Spirit, what's in this person's energy? Okay, we got the Star card and the... Which, by the way, I'm going to cover up her tits and her cooch. But anyways. So, I'm going to grab a sip of water real quick. Okay, so for you guys, what's in your energy is quite a bit. For you, for pile number 2 as well, there are a lot of people thinking about you. There are a lot of people thinking about coming towards you. Some people are ready to rush. I feel like people is accurate. It's not a specific person. It could be because you have like this like star-like quality, this potential people see within you. It could also be because you have this Emperor energy as well. You naturally don't need to really, well, okay, Emperors are the masculine archetype. Masculine energy typically does chase, but for you guys, it's more so attract by standing in your power. That's what I'm really feeling here. There are some delays. There could be some like spiritual blocks as well. That's something to think about for you guys. Really do consider clearing and cleansing your spaces, because you have a lot of people thinking about you, and this could actually influence your action without even realizing it. Okay, for some of you, I want to say something like, do consider carrying some sort of spiritual protection on you. yeah, please consider carrying some kind of spiritual protection on you, whether it's wearing evil eye jewelry, you know, or tiger's eye, something, okay, like, especially something that will ward off spiritual attack, specifically to your crown chakra. I do feel like for some of you, especially if you are experiencing delays, setbacks, you feel like time is moving slower, like you're not really accomplishing the things you're setting out to go towards, it's 100% because there are these energies around you trying to stop you. Especially if you feel like you resonate with this 10 of Swords, like beaten down, you've been stabbed in the back, and you're just doomsday scrolling on your phone all the time. Especially if you resonate with that, that could be because there are a lot of energies thinking about you, trying to bring you down energetically. And not all of them are bad. We do have some good. You know, I do feel like for some of you, you change someone's life, you change their perspective on something, and this person wants to come back and make you an offer or just talk to you, be your friend. This is a positive energy down here. I do feel like for some of you though, it could, I mean, like, and things are not super clear, okay? Things are not super clear. Like, who is this Page of Wands spirit? Okay, so this is the person experiencing setbacks and delays. Okay, and then this Emperor card spirit. Who is this Emperor? Because for me right now, it's feeling like these are people more than like a specific place or thing. So this definitely could be someone you've walked away from or in separation of. Yeah, this Emperor card is definitely in regards to an older person, potentially. This could be someone older than you. I do feel like, especially if you guys dated, if you were in a relationship or separation, this is going to resonate more. But if you were friends, this should also apply. This feels like there's this Emperor who is still thinking about you, who's still wanting to pursue something with you. I don't think that's who's looking to come forward, but let me ask. Spirit and this Knight of Swords. Who is this Knight of Swords? So, okay, you guys, whoever this Knight of Swords is, I'm thinking it could be family because with this 10 of Pentacles, but it does definitely feel like this individual, because this card kind of fell out. It didn't really want to come out. And then with this 5 of Swords, this could also be, you know, a past friend, or this could also, I really do feel like this is a past friend. You could have been in a friend group. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. OMG. Wait a minute. If that's the case, then you guys will definitely resonate with pile number 1. But that is, that's only if these messages resonate. Okay, I don't know, I'm not going to suggest anything, but if you were called to pile number 1 as well, there could be messages in there for you, and they connect. It's funny how they all connect. But anyway, I do go on a deep dive with what this energy is in that pile. So anyways, but for a lot of you right there is someone thinking about coming towards you. This is someone from the past, someone who definitely did hurt you, whether that was by choosing to align with people who did actually betray you, or being kind of like bystanders when someone was hurting you, kind of energy here. And they're very somber, okay? This person, I do also feel like has been quite a bit humbled by their experiences dealing with that, with the people. But anyways, for this case, but the rest of this energy, I do feel like, for this energy check, the message here is there is someone, you guys are this Page of Wands energy, and you are very, I want to say inexperienced, like you could be younger, or you could just have a very refreshed new sense of life, and you've been starting to invest in your projects, you've been starting to invest in yourself again, or for some of you for the first time, and you may be noticing some delays, and so this message is really for those who are kind of looking to move forward. You're answering the call, but you're feeling kind of stuck, kind of hurt, kind of burnt out, kind of burdened, and not really sure where to go moving forward. And probably you guys even watching are unsure if you're in the right place. Like maybe you recently answered the call and you've been aligning yourself with what Spirit has for you, but maybe things are moving slow and you're kind of confused. Like, how should I move forward? Like, you don't even know if you chose the correct path for you anymore because things have been moving very slowly, or you've been feeling very dense energy, a lot of betrayals, especially if you're doing anything spiritual. If you're considering becoming a tarot reader, or if you're considering, I don't know, practicing art and trying to make that into a living, whatever it is you're starting again, I do feel like for this, or you know, just for the first time, you finally decided you can invest in your art skills or your talents as a tarot reader, or, you know, however that resonates with you guys. Because I do feel like I don't know, I do feel like you're very intuitive. But for you guys, again, like I do feel like y'all are like kind of wondering like how to move forward, or if you're even on the right path. And I don't even need to get into the cards. Yes, you are on the right path in pursuing what you think Spirit has called you to do in this lifetime, in this existence. You guys have been called. I do feel like you guys have been called to do something, and it's gonna be like great. You don't even realize you're helping people heal. Do you see this Knight of Swords? Ooh. Okay, like this person was once an individual who used to betray people, backstab them, hurt them, etc., etc., and you have changed them for the better. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to go be their friend, all right? That doesn't mean you gotta go do something that can potentially put you at, I mean, not unless you feel called, okay? And or anyway, my point is, you've gotten people to grow, you've gotten people to change and become better than who they used to be. That is why you're receiving so much spiritual attack, and that's why this message is for you to upkeep your spiritual protection, create a meditation circle. And trust me, when you start to ascend, when you reach a certain level of ascension, you don't really need to rely on crystals as much. But that doesn't mean you couldn't, you know, have them or use them in your practice. I'm just and also cleanse. So like Palo Santo is great for that. Sage, if you're looking for something more extreme with cleansing your energy. And if you're also looking at incense, it's perfect for daily use. What other things can you use? But pray, meditate. You guys, like, need to keep up your spiritual journey. I do feel like you just began it, or you're on that. It's something about, like, I do feel like spirituality is important for this group, but it may not be the be all end all for y'all. Okay, there could be other things. For some of you, maybe it's not just business, spiritual, but it could also be like you're starting a new business practice, and maybe things are not like quite picking up the way you thought it would. And the truth is, it could be like there's a blockade being sent to you by other people. Like maybe there's some people you haven't quite cut out in that case, or maybe there's some opinions still in your head from people of the past who wished you nothing but harm. So you shouldn't really be considering their opinion or taking it very highly. But maybe that's still lurking in your energy, and you need to heal from that, cleanse it, release it, so that you can use your mental energy to move you forward with the things that you feel called to do. All right. Yeah, and that's the energy check. Okay, now let's get into the actual messages. I know it probably felt like those were the messages, and they definitely were as well, but look, we're gonna get very specific here with what y'all need to hear. And if it's not specific enough, then do consider booking with me, because they'll be 100% accurate to you. Oh, bruh. I hate when that happens. Cards are just so thick with energy. Okay, Spirit, so what are the messages for pile number 2? Now that we got the energy check out of the way. So we got the 9 of Pentacles. So this does feel like it's about updates on a specific person, being this King of Wands. Oh, and there's a Knight of Pentacles here as well. So I think these are characters, like these are people. And to verify that, I'm actually going to pull in with this oracle deck here and see what like their thoughts are, basically. Okay, Spirit. So let's see. These are about people who were living beyond their means. So people who were buying like luxury bags but couldn't afford breakfast. I'm sorry, not to call anybody out, but you know, maybe prioritize. And one of them seems more healed than the other, but I'm not sure if these are the same people. So let's see here. Spirit, what are the messages for this King of Wands? If you let me, I'll take care of you. Oh yeah, so this was definitely a playboy. I'm sorry, or of that energy. I fucked up. We know. I feel connected to you. I'm sure you do. I am who I am. I betcha. And I am playing games on purpose. So y'all, do I need to say anything else? I'm sorry. Do I need to continue speaking? Do I have to keep it? Like, y'all, look at this shit. Okay, sure. Then what about this Knight of Pentacles? I'm not sure if this is the same person with a different approach. Okay, I think you're very talented. This feels like a different person. I'm going to be honest here. And I say this because it seems like this King of Wands, I mean, this could be very well be the same person. This is past energy, present energy, or vice versa. I don't know. But you know what? Really what I'm getting is this is somebody who may have had a shot with you. They definitely came on very strong and they messed up the connection by doing something very childish. And I don't know if they really got... If I get an update on this King of Wands energy, update, how are they currently? This King of Wands spirit. Can you tell me how this King of Wands in the pile 2's life, how is this person currently? Yeah, so like I said, they haven't really made much progress with this Chariot card. They're feeling very stuck and they're looking to move towards you. Okay, but you know what, I don't even know if they'd be able to move towards you. They're moving towards a version of you that was unhealed. Especially if this King of Wands energy is a past person, pile number 2. If this is a past person, especially someone you dated, were in a relationship with, this is an ex looking to come back into your life, but they're looking for the version of you that accepted them, the version of you that was less healed, had less self-love for herself or themselves. But this definitely does feel like a pairing. So like this is so like damn. Okay, but that's a past situation. It seems like this person does still care for you. They feel connected to you. They definitely played games. That's why everything ended. And this is somebody who was living beyond their own means. Okay, and so Spirit, who is this Knight of Pentacles? This, I mean, it doesn't necessarily feel like a new energy, but this does feel like, you know, it doesn't, I don't think this is someone you haven't met before. This is somebody you could have took a chance on and then things didn't work out. This could have been like your rebound after this King of Wands, like the next person you dated. That's kind of what I'm feeling. This is someone who was intended to motivate you, to move you forward in this new adventure, endeavor. This feels like that kind of person. But what happened with the, or, you know, I said what happened, but I don't know, like, who is this Knight of Pentacles? Okay, oh, so we got, you found something out about me. So this is somebody who could have been already in a relationship trying to offer you something and you found that out. Could have been something else too. I'm getting lost in the memories. This could also be someone who, I don't know, y'all. I'm talking about you to others. So this, oh, I see. So this is why they're in this reading right now. Okay, that makes sense. So this person's in this reading right now because this is somebody who's still thinking about you. And the messages here is to, again, spiritually protect. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be aggressive, but spirit is... Y'all, without proper spiritual protection, you may very well fall for these people again, fall into their traps, their ego games. Now, I don't know, for some of you, this could very well be the same person. This could be someone from the past in a new energy who, you know, honestly, I mean, they're going to appear to be better than they used to be. You know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. Because I love you guys. We're going to use this Answer Angels Oracle. And then we're just going to ask Spirit if this person's worth your time. If they are, it's a yes. If they're not, it's a no. Oh no. Hold it. Spirit, is this person worth pile number 2's time? Can I get a yes or no? We got in the near future. No need to worry. Okay, so if you guys did want this person and you to work out, it seems like it will. Maybe when you're in a more abundant energy. Recovery. I mean, I don't know. To be honest. There's something better. Oh, fuck. Then we got yes at the bottom of the deck. Sorry. Because I saw this card. That's why I said, oh, no. Because I saw the yes card. Which, I don't know. I'm just wary about past people. Maybe it's my trauma. That's made me into a worrywart. But it does kind of feel like for pile number 2, you guys watching here, this does kind of seem like somebody who may eventually become your person. Maybe you guys really did just need a period of separation. You can come back. I'm just been traumatized. That's why I'm wary about it. But I'm not at all going to reject the message that Spirit wants to relay. But I just do encourage you guys to really check in with yourselves and make sure that if this is someone for you, they shouldn't really be making you feel anxious or feel like you've lost control of yourself, or you're out of control with anxiety. Like, I don't know, that's a sign. Maybe that's not for you. But anyways, you guys, or meet you, well, okay, so it seems like there's either potentially two people, or one person with a different energy. If this is 2 different people, then I say your better bet is this Knight of Pentacles, who you did definitely try to work something out with in the past, and I see that didn't really quite work out for you two, but in the future they will pan out to be a better option. But if this is the same person, then, and by the way, I do still feel like there are more energies thinking about you guys, but these are just the 2 willing to reveal themselves at this time in this exact reading. Maybe next time in another video the more will show up, but I do feel like for this pile there's quite a few people thinking about you for sure. And then we got, well, anyway, so if this is the same person, I mean, sorry, if this is the same, yeah, no, if this is the same person, then this is somebody coming back to you in a more abundant energy. This is someone who's actually ready to commit, or will try to commit to you. This is someone who will definitely approach you with an offer, but it will take a while for them to really get that offer and give it to you, is what I'm feeling right now. Okay, and it seems like your angels do back up this connection, so if you needed that level of confirmation, you got it, but not right now, not in this exact moment, not at the time you're watching it, or maybe for some of you, maybe it is the time that you're watching this, I don't know. But for some of you, I do feel like that, or for a lot of you, I do feel like this is a connection that will take some time to really work itself out. Okay, again, please book with me personally so we can get one-on-one messages instead of in a collective reading, because in a collective reading you might interpret this as a yes for you, but it was really a no, and it was a yes for someone else. I'm not trying to be a downer, I just care about your mental health. But anyways, I do hope these messages resonated. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, pile 2. Pile number 2. Sorry, pile number 3. My bad about that. But hello, pile number 3. My name is Negustita. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for picking this pile. And I normally have like a little script. Well, okay, no, I don't ever have a script. I'm a fan of winging it, but also, who wants to hear the same thing all the time? Not me. But I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, so how this reading is gonna work. So at this point in pile number 3, I have pretty much figured out the layout of what this reading is supposed to kind of look like. So it flows very smoothly. You can thank pile number 2 and 1 for that, but they were kind of like my trial error. You know what they say, like parents, like it takes like it's the 3rd child that you finally get everything right with. Oh my god. But anyways, you guys are my 3rd child now in this metaphor. So anyway, with that being said, I am going to be channeling your higher self and see what is in your energy using this tarot deck. And then after I figure out, you know, what it is I meant to focus on, or what we're going to address and what we're going to get messages about, then I'm going to reshuffle, pretty much restart kind of thing, and then pull more cards about the messages you need to hear during this time about a specific situation or whatever is just lurking in your energy that needs to be addressed, to remove blockages, to move forward, etc., etc. And yeah, and then I'll most likely pull some oracles. I haven't decided like which oracles to choose, but yeah. And so before I get into the messages of this reading, I am going to be clearing the space. And if you're wondering, at the beginning of this video, I said this is the fastest growing spiritual channel. It's facts. It's facts for me. Okay, every day I gain like a couple new subscribers, and you guys are so loved. Okay, thank you so much for being here and choosing to support me when you definitely didn't have to, and it means the world to me. And it would mean the world too if you guys decided, those of you watching, decided to join my little group, my little party. All right, I'm clearing the space of negative energy and including positive energy, you know, welcoming it in as I do that. I'm also setting intentions to receive clear and concise messages that are in alignment with their highest good. And with that, we can just get into the reading. Okay, so this is definitely feeling like a repeat. This is one of those readings where throughout all three piles, it's gonna feel very similar, but different, obviously. Personally, I love to shuffle like that, and it took me for fucking ever to figure out how to do it, but you know, like, and I still am, it's a work in progress, but you guys definitely have this King of Swords wanting to poke his little face through, so we'll see what he's about. All right, so Spirit, what is in pile 3's energy? What's in their energy that needs to be addressed, that needs to be released, moved on, unblocked, etc.? So we have this like 3 of Cups. 8 of Swords energy. Okay, for whoa. What else is in their energy, Spirit? What is this? What did I what is this? Are you guys saying that? Or do you feel that way about your life or about a certain circumstance? Something could have happened to you that genuinely puzzled you and you're very confused, because that's exactly how I feel. And then we got this 8 of, okay, there was a situation you had to walk away from, something that was limiting. It could be limiting a spiritual beliefs, physical, like it could be limiting. It could have been a connection you had with someone who's very low vibrational, toxic. This could be a friend that you had to cut off. This energy showing up, like this could be like a friend group you had to cut off, a specific friend that you really cherished and loved, but turns out, you know, they didn't feel the same way about you, or maybe they couldn't feel the same way about you, or just something here like where you had to let them go. And that could be kind of like daunting in your energy. That could be kind of haunting you. Okay, maybe it was the burden, the choice you had to make. I don't know. Okay, we got the 7 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and then the 9 of Swords. So there, it does feel like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, the images of the cards for the reading we're getting, I'm sorry, I like this deck and everything, but it's not appropriate for the reading we're doing. So I'm gonna just, and I say not appropriate as in like, it's really not relaying, it's not conveying the messages I feel like are meant to come out based on the imagery. So you know what I'm gonna do actually? Hold up. I'm gonna try this deck, the Tarot of the Abyss. You know, I don't know if you guys typically pick this card, any decks with this. If you pick a pile, if you've been on my channel before and you've seen this deck and you've chosen this before, that could be why I feel called to choose it. But if the messages don't feel clear with this deck, I will go in with another one. Oh. Okay. Okay. Spirit, what is in pile number 3's energy? So we got the Moon. So this is about some sort of hidden emotion, and it's definitely in regards to confusion. So we got the 8 of Cups, which, if you recall, showed up in the last pile with the last tarot deck. So this is definitely something you had to choose to walk away from, I feel like. But it's not super clear yet. So, can I get clarifier, Spirit? Yeah, I do feel like you guys had to set some harsh boundaries between you and someone you feel like betrayed you. They could have betrayed you by lying to you. They could have been very manipulative, or they could have been spinning the truth, as they say. So maybe they weren't completely lying, but they were not being honest with you either. That's kind of what I'm feeling. But I'm gonna go and grab clarifiers. So what is this Moon card? Oh fuck. Okay, so this was definitely explosive, I feel. I feel like my cards manhandled me. But alright. So, Page of Pentacles. This could be about something you saw potential in, okay? Or this could be about something you found truth in. Okay, what about the Eight of Cups? Wow, okay, and I'm back to feeling very, very confused. I feel like for this pile, you guys are struggling with your emotions and like, or struggling to understand them yourself. And that could be because there was someone or something lying to you. There's some uncertainty you were, or like a lie, like a half-truth that you were absorbing, receiving, hearing, and it kind of warped your perspective on everything, on how things really were. So this could be, it's okay, for some of you, this could be like a friend or friend group that you were involved with, because we did get that Three of Cups energy. And I am feeling like the Seven of Wands, there was a group of people trying to argue with you, fight with you, kick you out of a friend group. I don't know. Or there could have been people trying to paint you out to be the villain, even though you weren't really in a situation. But that's like, everyone was kind of like gathering together to hurt you. And I'm sorry that happened to you, but know that's not your fault. Know that you're not like the problem. In some, well, you know, in some cases, right, typically when a whole group goes against one person, you know, we're prone to assuming that one person is like worthy of such contempt and hatred. But remember, right, like Jesus in the Bible wasn't even considered a prophet in his own town, in the place that he grew up in. Sometimes it's not that like, sometimes it's not like you're a bad fit, right? Sometimes it's not like your feet are wrong, but it's the shoes that you're wearing. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes the issue isn't that your foot has grown too much, but that the shoes that you're wearing are not a good size and not a good match and not a good fit for your foot or your foot type, right? So like maybe the issue isn't that you have like duck feet or, you know, feet shaped in a certain way, but more like that the shoes you're wearing are not a good, they're not compatible with the feet that you got. So you know what I mean? So anyway, for you guys, I feel like there was definitely a heartbreak, a betrayal of some sort here, where I do think a group of people painted you out to be the bad guy. Like there could have been a rumor that you did something to someone that you actually never did. Take that if that resonates. There could have, I do feel like there is rumors energy. I don't know. Okay. But it does feel like whatever was spreading around was not the truth about you, and very few people bothered to figure that out. Okay, and that part of that is where the heartache comes from, because you're like, oh my God, like how could you just assume this about me? Like, you know, some of you could even internalize this energy and it took it so far as to think that you deserved that level of hatred or the misinformation about you, but you didn't. You never did. You're worthy of so much. The universe loves you more than words could express. It's unfortunate you've had experiences to make you think otherwise, but nothing changes the fact that you're still valued and loved and a part of the bigger whole. No matter what happened or how things played out. Okay, you guys, we got that King of Swords energy. I noticed earlier trying to peek through. He's peeking through again. I just randomly selected the card. This is definitely someone who feels stuck and hung up on you. So if you have been feeling kind of restless at night and you've been thinking about a specific person, you're not really sure why, it could be because this individual is thinking about you. Yes. So when we have this card still at the bottom of the deck, and I want to pull it out so bad, so I will. But it's because like it feels like it wants to come out in and of itself. And I think that there's two, by the way, there's two Three of Swords cards in this particular deck. This one I feel like is the more gentler of the two, because it feels like this woman is choosing to release the heartache rather than make it a part of herself. Okay, that's kind of, and allowing it to roam free after it's been removed, and kind of like alchemizing it into love, so it can go and spread love in this world rather than stay clumped to her chest where it's nothing but a heartache and a pain. Hold on a minute. There's a song Spirit is channeling through my head. Heartache. It's by it ain't nothing but a heartache. I never want to hear you say I want it that way. I don't know if you guys are like 90s babies born in the 80s. I don't know. Or well, I said 80s, but anyway, or like, so you were like a teenager during the time that NSYNC was like popularized in media and stuff. I don't know if that's why that song came through or if it has a special meaning to you, but anyway, holy cow. This is just a lot of energy. We got the 6 of Wands here. So yeah, there is this feeling of being defeated, and I think for you guys it's about uplifting. I feel like, you know, this pile needs to be reminded that people don't hate unless they got something to hate on. I don't know, like, baby, I'm sorry, I really truly am. It feels very somber looking into your energy. It's not that I don't know. This is the type of thing that could really break someone's soul. I do feel like for some of you, maybe you're wanting to take a chance to come back to a situation where you were hurt or betrayed in the past, as well. There's like a lot. But I'm trying to hone in on like what's important here. I do feel like, though, in the second portion of this reading, we will be tapping into this King of Swords energy and talking about this person from the past and the message. I think ultimately, like, that's what's going to come out for you guys in the second part of this reading. I'm not sure, though, 100%. It could be, like, it could not end up being that way. But I personally just want to address the rest of this energy because this feels like a person from a past place. And the reason why this is all coming into this energy, to this energy check, is because, like, you need to know, first of all, these messages are for you if so far the things I've said have been accurate. And then second of all, it feels like, personally, I can't feel good walking away from this without really addressing what I'm seeing here. I feel like, you know, you are a good person who's been lied on, betrayed, hurt, you know, deceived, something like that. Okay, I do feel like, though, you have a desire to try again, to start something new, you know, to heal maybe this past wound. And the reason why these messages are coming through could be because maybe it's time for that now in your energy. But I don't know. Anyway, we'll get into the rest of it, but you know, y'all let me know, like, well, I don't know. Let me know if it resonates, obviously, but pile 3, I'm sorry, this was kind of more tricky to read, and I don't feel like I was able to be super clear and get all the messages that I felt like were out there for you in these cards. But anyway, I just hope that you got enough to know if this is for you or not. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I hate when that happens. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I can do it with this deck. I swear. Oh, okay. It's not happening. It's not happening like that. Never mind. Never mind. This deck is like cardboard or some shit. Like, it's too strong for me to bend in the way to shuffle it the way that I like. So anyway, not that I need to explain all that, but okay. So what are the messages that pile 3 needs to hear at this time? So we got that. Oh, what did I fucking say? Oh, what did I say? I'm tapped in. Ah! Anyways, to act like a posh woman, young lady here, as I said, I was correct. I knew this King of Swords was going to come out because in the past 2 readings, it was just like that. Alright, there was like a message here of a betrayal in someone's energy, and then like the motherfuckers who betrayed. But also, when I said it like that, when I called this person an MF-er, ooh, Spirit did not like that. So we're not going to be disrespectful. This is somebody, I think, here that actually has come here to grow with you, okay? This is someone who may be doing their spiritual homework after, you know, whatever went down between you two. So we do have the 4 of Swords in reverse. This is someone who's restless. I do 100% think this person's thinking about you. So let's see here, Spirit, how do they view pile 3? How do they view pile 3, Spirit? Okay, so we have this Hanged One. This person may feel like you are, oh my gosh, they do feel like you're some sort of counterpart. But they want to say something here, and they do, and we'll get into the rest of the messages. This person feels like in the past they had seen you in a light that wasn't true to you. This person feels like in the past when they viewed you, they felt something, they felt hung up on you, okay? Especially if you two were dating, because we do have the Queen and King of Swords, so this does kind of feel like a pairing. This person may also feel like you are their counterpart, their other half, but they were very disillusioned by you, and that has a lot to do more with maybe the people they kept around them, or what they were hearing about you, more than like who you were as a person, because it feels like this was an illusion. They saw you as someone who was maybe evil, vindictive, but actually, like, the truth is you're their exact counterpart. So the feeling I'm getting is pretty good. I do feel like this is somebody that, like, I don't know, is wanting to work things out with you. Yeah, we got the 10 of Cups here, and then we got the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, and then we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card, and then I'm gonna switch to an oracle. Then we got the Awakening card, so which is the Temperance. Okay, so I'm gonna use this Love Oracle card deck to really figure out what the situation was between the two of you. All right. What's the situation for pile 3 in this connection with this King of Swords spirit? Okay, so we got seduction. So this was definitely a hookup, it's looking like. Or third party interference. There was a third party here that could have come in and seduced this King of Swords away from you, especially if you suspected someone who kind of like came in between. Then we got yeah, it does definitely feel like this was someone who let you go for a karmic situation. Okay, we got love here in reverse. This was definitely someone who didn't know what love was about. Damn. Got self-indulgence, coffee, axe, I like you, coffin, ascension, and keys on the ring. Okay, well, that was interesting. I'm gonna go in with a different oracle because I don't feel like the messages are 100% clear. And I think they can get clear. So let me real quick switch to the oracle decks I've been using. Actually, this one. Okay, for pile number 3, can we explain, Spirit, could you explain to me the situation between this King of Swords and the viewer? So we got, I have trust issues and I don't trust you. I'm sorry. It's just so conclusive. It was just like one after the other. They came out together too. Anyway, y'all. So this King of Swords has a lot of trust issues, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels like there could have been somebody whispering in their ear, but it doesn't matter. Either way, they chose to see you as someone who wasn't you. All right, they were looking at you like you were someone they couldn't trust, but actually it was probably the people around this person who they really couldn't trust, and they were kind of projecting onto, which wasn't fair, if that was the case, right? So Spirit, what else? I'm having wild thoughts about you. So this is someone who may be using sex magic to manifest you. If I can't have you, no one else can. What are you, SZA? Just kidding. But actually, this is someone who could be a bit controlling, along with these trust issues. That could have also been the reason why you guys were pulled apart. And then every song reminds me of you, which is so funny that I said, if I can't have you, no one will. I might kill my ex. Not the best idea. Kill this girlfriend next. How I get here. I might kill my ex. I still love him though. Rather be in hell than alone. Okay, you guys, this person is most likely listening to music thinking about you. They probably have a playlist. I'm gonna be so for real. This, it seems like, and that could be why their energy is like King of Swords. This is someone who like relies on words, or they feel very attached to words in the realm of the intellect. This could be a kind of know-it-all type also, which could be annoying. I'm gonna use this deck to grab clarifiers on what these cards are talking about. And mind you, almost every card came in the reversal. So there is something about this connection that feels like it's in a struggle position. So, so Spirit, can I get a clarifier on this 10 of Cups? Because I'm not entirely sure what it's about. I do feel like I've already hit the nail on the head in terms of why this message is coming up. This does feel like a specific person from your past who you could have had a connection with, and then things might have fizzled out. But for some of you, this could also still, I don't know, it's kind of tricky. I feel like whatever this connection is, it's hard to navigate or understand where you lie. This could have been at friends with, but oh yeah, it was definitely, you don't know where you lie with this person. Okay, like there could have been something about this connection where you felt like this was an individual, a situationship. Like this could have been someone, like maybe the two of you agreed to be exclusive, but like, you know, you weren't gonna let other people know about your business. But then over time, you know, maybe you found out something about this person, or I don't know. I mean, you came to this reading for a reason. So anyways, what is this 10 of Cups, Spirit? I do feel like this was someone you thought you could have built it all with. Yeah, we got the 6 of Swords. This was someone you were guided away from. That's what I'm feeling. You were guided away from this individual. What about this 9 of Pentacles, Spirit? Can I get a clarifier on the 9 of Pentacles? Can I get a clarifier, Spirit? Which is the Lover's card in reverse. So I do feel like this was something you thought, like you thought this was a soulmate connection that you could build upon, or this person thought that. Wheel of Fortune. This does feel like, you know, someone feeling like they're down on their luck, bad luck, ever since you left type of energy. We got the 9 of Wands, which I believe showed up earlier in the reading as well. But, okay, so yeah, it feels like kind of like someone let this go sooner than they were expecting, and then kind of spiraled out of control. I'm gonna grab a card, one of these for this. What about this Awakening card, Spirit? Can I get a clarifier? Okay, we got the 8 of Pentacles. So this is like someone is meant to spiritually ascend from this connection. I really do feel like that, and they haven't been doing the work, they haven't been putting in the work they need to, and that's probably something that's, you know, it could be something you're kind of frustrated about, but it does feel like this person hasn't really been doing the work to have you, but they definitely want you. Does that make sense? Like this is someone who just kind of want, I don't know, it's kind of feeling like they want to just sit there and it gets done for them, but they're gonna have to do more than that. Can I get a card here to explain this Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Wands energy? Okay, can I get a card to explain this Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Wands energy, Spirit, please? Pretty please. Okay, I'm ready. Could we get a card to explain the Wheel of Fortune and 9 of Wands energy, Spirit? I will be back. Okay, so I do feel like this person had to walk away from you to be ready. Because on the bottom of the deck, we got stay away from me. I am scared of commitment, and don't forget about me. They're very wishy-washy. They don't quite know what they want. That's what this Wheel of Fortune card is about. So, you know, damn. Maybe, oh well. So, you know how in the Wheel of Fortune card, there's like a wheel, and then like, depending on what angle you get it at, kind of explains where you are on that wheel. For this person, I'm going to be real. There's like a up, below, right? There's like this energy on top of, you know, good luck, feeling like you got this, you succeeded the challenge, luck is on your side. And then the bottom of the deck is like, or, you know, like if you got this card in the reverse, it's kind of like, you know, you're feeling like you're at the bottom of the deck, like, oh, luck is not on my side. Experiencing hiccups, delays, etc., right? It feels like for this person, they're like right here. They're not at the bottom necessarily, and they're definitely not on top. When it comes to this connection, they're like right here. They're like, what they're doing is like, they're like trying to run this way back up to the top to be with you. But actually, what they're meant to do is surrender and go the other way. Like they're trying to take a shortcut without doing any of the work. That's what I mean. Like they want you back in their life, even though they're acknowledging they're not ready for you yet, and they're not ready to give you what you deserve. And this person is definitely showing up as a brave, what puts on a brave face so that they can be there for you, because they are genuinely worried that you're about to move on. And I think that's like the reason why this is all coming through. Like you're ready to move on. I feel like, I don't think, I mean, like, yeah, I feel like in your energy, you're ready to move on, or you're ready to just let this go. Like, it's just, you're, of the things you can control, and of the things that, you know, you really, I don't know, it just feels like you don't really care anymore, and they know, and they're worried about that. And that's really, I think, why they're in this reading, is to make sure you don't forget about them. But in my opinion, you should. So anyway, trust me, you will find better. Could we get some more messages from this other deck? I'm playing games on purpose. I am planning on messaging you soon. I want to get back together. Please don't go. I don't feel ready. You found something out about me. I think you're very talented. I am talking about others. I'm talking about you to others. Wow, you are beautiful. This is, you know, somebody who does desire you very highly. Pile 3. You know, let that be known. But I mean, despite how much they may think they want you, they're not ready to have you, and you know that. And so, you know, stay strong. You're a trooper out there. So we're gonna get some oracle messages on advice for you guys. Hopefully it won't relate to this energy, but I will say this. you funny for that. So what are the messages of advice? The answers you need are coming. Oh, and then we got I'm planning to message you. So this person will most likely message you, most likely on the full moon, if it hasn't already happened. Adjustments are required. And then we got emotions are running high, super moon. So at the time of this recording, it is, you know, the lunar eclipse, which I believe is also a full moon on the 28th, will be happening, which is going to be very intense. But by the time I upload this, that will have already occurred. So I don't know. But I do feel like, you know, a new start is coming. Whether that's you completely, you know, surrendering to the divine. Maybe you guys could work something out. Who knows, right? If they're humble enough, and if your angels were, you know, are appeased by it, they might. But if that's, you know, or maybe it's something else. But I will say this energy is gaining for you guys, and it's about to explode with this super full moon in Gemini energy. Great. We also got a new cycle is beginning. I do feel like either way something new is coming from this connection. It will not be returning back to the old. I don't foresee that. Adjustments are required, so maybe that means a couple of things. So maybe you were gonna learn how to live without this person. That's the adjustment. Or maybe, you know, for this person, they're going to have to learn how to live with you, which could be the adjustment. For others of you, and I hope not, but maybe for some of you, you might have to adjust to this person. Maybe you have to accept them for them and their toxic habits in order for this connection to thrive or work. But I don't know. That feels like it might just be hurting you more than it's helping you. But again, that's kind of like a personal thing. It's not quite what Spirit is suggesting me say, but anyways, and for others of you, no, I think that's about it. It's like those 3 scenarios. That could be like what this adjustment is required, could be about. this person will be messaging you soon, and they may just explain themselves thoroughly, and you may feel satisfied with that. Emotions are running high, so be known, like be aware that this is emotional reactive time, so adjust accordingly to that, right? So like, you know, be kind if you do decide to let this person down, and be open if you do decide to accept this person, because I do plan on coming back, whether they're ready or not. It seems like they feel like they're running out of time and they have to try now, which is just something they haven't really done before, or, you know, maybe they have tried in the past but it didn't pan out well because they weren't ready. Okay, pile 3. Sorry, that was like a whirlwind, and I feel like I backtracked and then moved forward and then backtracked some more, which I hope that wasn't too confusing or felt like verbal whiplash. But yeah, I do hope these messages resonated with all y'all. You already know, like, I'm extremely grateful that you chose to spend this time and space with me, and I'm, you know, hoping you will like, comment, and subscribe. What else would I say at the ending of my videos? Well, I appreciate you again for being here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I feel like there's more to say. Okay, well, if you stuck around, here's your treat. This is your treat. It's this Romance Angel Oracle. We'll just see what the messages are to end on a high note, I suppose. And I'm also gonna pair it with, we got Release Your Ex. We're gonna pair it with this Answers Angels Oracle deck. Okay, we got playfulness and deception, you guys. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and okay, anyway, to recapture romance. Oh my god, fuck. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. So I do feel like there was that 100%, there was a betrayal in this connection, and it feels like you guys will have to really adjust to it. Okay, adjust as in, like, you have to address it. You have to really let it all out and let it go. And then moving forward with this connection, it seems like the advice here from Spirit is to enter like a more playful energy with you and this person. Like, you know, like, don't stay mad, basically. That's the key here for success. And to really forgive this person. And then we got trust. The solution is calling for you to have faith. There, you know, there could be more to it than we know is going on. Only God truly knows what's inside of all of our hearts. And, you know, for some of you, maybe you're gonna have to learn to forgive and to embrace passions again with this person. Attraction, like, kind of like reminding yourself why you want to be with this person in the first place. I don't know. Personally, you know, I don't agree with this message, but I know I work with the Most High, and I will accept that I don't know everything. And maybe your guys' situation is different than what I'm feeling. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. Like, I just feel compelled to keep pulling these cards before I could really disconnect from... Yeah, okay, we got recovery, abundance in the near future. Yeah, it does feel like you guys are recovering from a tough time. Okay, especially that you might have had with this person, but it kind of feels like maybe not everything you're recovering from is directly this person's fault. Remain positive, reconsider, and listen to your intuition. More than anything, please listen to your intuition. And then we got yes at the bottom of the deck. So, or at the top of the deck. I just felt called to pull it. That is it for you guys. For real, I'm disconnecting now. I do hope those messages resonated. If you want, you know, keep me updated on your personal life. I do appreciate engagement after all. And I'm pretty quick to respond when I do receive a message, unless I don't know what to say to the message. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you have a wonderful... Oh, we got playfulness again. This card felt like it would definitely want to come out again. So take that if you will. But okay, for real, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your engagement, and welcome to the fastest growing spiritual channel. So, anyways, guys, bye.